Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We need to figure out what is going on with the Yeezy 380. In hand for you guys today, we have the brand new Adidas Yeezy Boost 380 Pepper that just dropped this past Saturday on September 19th for a retail price of $230. So this was the next Yeezy 380 that came out that really went pretty far under the radar. Yes, some sites did sell out, but still at this point, some websites did not sell out of this shoe. So this released alongside on Saturday with the Hyper Royal Jordan 14, which actually didn't even have that much hype around it either. So Saturday tended to be a little bit more of a quiet release day. Nonetheless, I wanted to check out this shoe. I love checking out all the new Yeezys here with you guys on YouTube. And this one is definitely okay in hand. I don't think it's anything great, but it has a couple small changes and a really weird set of laces that came along with it that I want to show you guys, get your opinions on, and talk through here in the video. So we're going to check it out, take a look at it both up close and on feet, and I'll give you guys my final opinions on the Yeezy 380 Pepper towards the end of the video. So be sure to keep it locked to the channel and hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video on the Yeezy 380 Pepper. So here we are with the Yeezy 380 Pepper in kind of all of these crazy looking earth tones, and I'm not really sure where they get the Pepper name from it, but if we check out the box, we can see Yeezy Boost 380, style code FZ1269, and the colorway is Pepper, Pepper, and Pepper. So again, I don't really know what the pepper color is supposed to be, but this is the shoe we got. It looks very okay in hand. It doesn't really scream anything too crazy, but you can see all different colors and tones going throughout the shoe. Down towards the bottom, maybe it's more of like a brown color going for the midsole and outsole, moving up to more of like a pale brown, kind of darker color going all the way up the upper of the sneaker, going to also sort of a brownish colored lace set. And these laces are actually the new set of laces that came in some previous Yeezys. We saw it recently on the Israfils that I really like. I really do like these laces, and I'll let you guys know why shortly. But from the lateral side, you guys can see this is what we have for the Yeezy 380 Pepper. Moving to the front view of the shoe and taking a look at the toe box, we can actually see a little bit more of the colors here. And on camera, it's coming off a little bit more of a baby blue and kind of some of the colors here. And then as we move up the laces are the same laces that we saw on the Yeezy 380s before. However, they are the conjoined ones that are attached here at the middle. So I do really like this because they fit well for this shoe. This is really like a slip-on shoe at the end of the day when you put it on. You don't really have to tighten it or loosen it that much. However, this pair did come with an additional set of laces over here, but this set of laces is red. So I don't really know what the idea here is, maybe going for the whole pepper play, but it really doesn't match anything on the shoe, and the red just seems a little out of place. So not exactly sure what they were going for, but they are included here. And actually just a little bit more specifics on the shoe. So these laces are regular laces that come as the additional set, this red set right here. But if you're unfamiliar with the laces on the shoe currently, it is connected like I said, and the only way to remove them is to cut them off. So I like this because, you know, it is basically like a slip-on shoe, so there's really no need to actually tie the knot at the top. So this is very fine if you just want to slip your foot in, you know, pretty quickly. But if you do want to change it out, you do have to cut off the laces, remove them, and then your only other option included here would be this red set. So I'm not so crazy on the red. Like I said, I don't really know what it matches or where it came from, but it's what we got in the box. As for the medial side, it is pretty much the same as the lateral. Everything pretty much wrapping around, and we can see a little bit more of what might actually be kind of a blue, and again, sort of really looks brown, but maybe even tones of pink, and then maybe more of like an orange in the middle for the partition in the middle here with all the holes that are see-through to be able to see your socks as you wear them in the shoe. So it's really a lot of earth tones and different tones that kind of mesh together on the shoe right here. Onto the back of the shoe, pretty much wrapping just around to the stitching that is underneath in the back. And then of course this sock liner type ankle area here, which does lay right up against your foot. And then we have the outsole and the midsole connecting down at the bottom. Next up, moving overhead, I have turned the flash on. So this is similar to other 380s where the part in the middle is a little reflective. It at least seems like that on camera. While this pair as a whole is the non-reflective Pepper 380, they did make a completely reflective version. I did not get that. That was extremely limited. And like I said, this is just the non-reflective version. But if we move further inside the shoe, we can take a look at the insole. And the insole color is really, I would say, more of like a bronze color in hand here. And then it says Adidas and Yeezy with the dual branding on the inside. And then if we move inside the shoe, we can take a look at the size tag right there for the numbers, information, style code, all the above on the Yeezy 380 Pepper. And rounding it out here, we can take a look at the outsole, which is just the typical Yeezy 380 outsole. I do really like it. You can see the boost popping out throughout the entire outsole here, and then the traction going throughout, and then you see boost actually written there down at the heel. And then as we move back to the other shoe, I did want to show you one final thing real quick, is the Adidas tag attached to the shoe right there. It has pretty much the same information as the box, but I did want to show you guys that. It has just some other information on the back of it. And finally now, since we have wrapped up taking an up-close look at the Yeezy 380 Pepper, it's time to get these laced up and I'll show you guys what they look like on feet. So after checking out the Yeezy 380 Pepper on feet, I think there's a few things to say about the shoe. Number one is that it's not a bad shoe at all. It's just very okay and kind of underwhelming, especially when I compare it to the other colorways that are out. This honestly looks a lot like the Mist colorway, and I think I like the Mist a little bit better. These just weren't anything that special on feet, and while I do like the new lacing, like I mentioned, I think they should put this on every single Yeezy to give people the option of whatever choice of laces they want to wear. They need to include definitely the same color of laces and then maybe any additional extra ones. These red laces make no sense to me, so I'm not a fan of that, because I don't like this lacing system personally. I always want to put on the one where I can tie the bow. I understand and like this a lot for everyone who enjoys this, but I would want to put on the regular laces. In this pair though, I don't, because I don't want those red laces. I don't know where those came from, and they seem strange to me. So I'm just overall kind of confused with this shoe. Also a little confused for the fact that these went so far under the radar, but still did sell out on sites like Yeezy Supply and from Adidas, but then are still available from a bunch of boutiques. So I feel like this just didn't have the hype and buildup that other colorways did, and it makes me think, is the Yeezy 380 maybe not one of the better silhouettes? They obviously keep pumping out 350s. I personally like the 380. I think it is a pretty good shoe, but maybe that's not the consensus overall. I'm not really sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you like the 380? How does it compare to the 350? But aside from that, talking more about the colorway here and the model, again, this is the Yeezy 380, and it does definitely fit a bit small. So I do recommend going with your typical Yeezy sizing, which already is at least a half size small, or down another half size. So it could be down a full size for comparison here, but these definitely do fit small. I personally wear the same size in all of my Yeezys, which is a half size small, but this one is sometimes a little bit more snug, and you could even go down another half size. But aside from that, it's very comfortable. It is a really, really nice kind of everyday, all day wear shoe because of that boost on the bottom. But I think this colorway just isn't anything that great. So that's kind of how I feel about it. If I had to give you guys my final rating and opinion on a scale out of 10, I think I'm only going to go with a 7, just because I think I prefer the other colorways better. This didn't do a whole lot for me, and it's just confusing for the fact as to why they put those red laces with the shoe. So overall, I think it's just very okay, kind of middle of the road, but not anything too special. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Aside from that, I want to thank you guys all for stopping by the video today. Be sure to keep it locked to the channel and hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys again real soon on the next video.